Welcome to this Sunday afternoon edition of the NBA here on 2K Sports. Moments away, it'll be the Philadelphia 76ers going up against the Milwaukee Bucks here at their new home, Fiserv Forum. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and we'll have David Aldridge filling us in from the sideline. Taking a look here at some of the numbers for Tobias Harris.
His effective field goal percentage, a favorite stat of the analytics crowd, has been on the way down over his past 10 games. His game isn't as well-rounded as it needs to be.
Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. Batum is out there with Tobias Harris. Then there's Tyrese Maxey. Then there's Buddy Hield. And it's Reed in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for Milwaukee, Lopez is the pivot with Giannis to his side. Beasley is out there with Damian Lillard. And it's Crowder in at the small forward position. And for those teams, Greg, already out of the playoff picture, what are they focused on at this point?
Next season? I mean, look, the reality is a number of these guys are playing for their jobs. And in the offseason, you want to be remembered for closing out strong.
So Philadelphia will get the first possession. Now Maxey. And Batum kicks to Maxey. Reed a screen on Lillard. Here's Maxey. That 3 off the mark. Here's Milwaukee now. Their last encounter was in Philadelphia, where they were able to handle the 76ers.
And you gotta love a team that can maintain its composure on the road, take good shots, and knock them down with confidence.
Well, efficiency is critical, and I love how they ran their offense and got quality shots out of their sets.
In terms of the ideal stretch 4, Tobias Harris fits the mold.
Yeah, he does so much so well on the court. He's an excellent three-point shooter, helps space the floor, but as a defensive end, he's versatile, he's tough, battles on the glass as well, and I just love his overall game.
Now, here's Maxey. After the miss from Jay Crowder. Maxey, no good. And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. Here's Antetokounmpo. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Antetokounmpo's got his team on the board to start the game for the Bucks. Maxey against Lillard. Harris setting the pick for Maxey. That one rolling around and rims out.
And listen, sometimes even the best of us are going to miss the easiest of opportunities.
Look, we know Giannis can get it done inside. Defense will have to try much harder to stop him in there.
Now here's Hield. He's coming off a 13-point game against Charlotte. The pass to Maxey. Hits the 3-point bomb.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
And it's Lillard missing.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Crowder against Batum. On the wing, Hield. Reed a screen. Shoots it up. Hield can't hit.
And they're 1 of 5 to start this game. Just really haven't gotten into a flow offensively.
Lopez dishes to Antetokounmpo. Over Harris. Giannis no good. And it's Batum with the ball. Bringing it up for the 76ers. They trail by 1.
Good decision-making by Hield. Giving it up when somebody else was freer and in better position.
And Greg, with the coaching changes in Milwaukee, where are they looking for improvement?
Well, Kevin, they've been dominant in the regular season, but the playoffs require adjustments. That chess match is where they hope to improve.
It's his first trip to the line.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
You know, there's been some improvement in his free throw shooting this year. His percentage has taken a little jump compared to last season.
That free throw good from Lillard.
You know, such a fierce competitor. Lillard can score from anywhere on the court, and there's no one you'd rather give the ball to with the game on the line.
And both free throws good for Damian Lillard.
Making it look effortless. Send this guy to the stripe. He's going to cash in more than not.
Hield against Beasley. Hield the pass to Harris. Back to Hield. 76ers moving the ball around. From past the arc, another three for Philadelphia.
Hield came into the league now with a very solid three-point shot, and he's only gotten better.
It's Giannis with the drive. Yep, that one goes. Giannis has got 6 points.
And you can see he's got a little bounce in his step. 3 out of 4 to start.
Maxey passes to Reed. He kicks to Harris. Launches a three. Drains it from beyond the arc.
No wasted motion with Harris. He's so smooth and polished as a scorer. He gets those catch-and-shoot jumpers off nicely.
Lillard from outside. And it's Reed pulling it down. Philadelphia leading by 3. Left side, Maxey. And there's the call on Giannis Antetokounmpo. That's his first foul. And Philadelphia decides to take their first timeout right here. And, Greg, while the Sixers have been a fact time and again, they've been unable to get past the conference semifinal.
Where they bowed out in 5 of the last 6 years. But you go back, they haven't made it any further since Allen Iverson led them to the finals back in 01.
Substitution here for Milwaukee. Portis, he's checked in for Lopez. Alinari comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Jay Crowder. And it's Patrick Beverley in for Malik Beasley. Mohamed Bamba, he's checked in for Philadelphia. Kelly Oubre comes in for Nicholas Batum. Oubre passes to Bamba, and the dunk by Bamba.
Boy, I tell you, Bamba's wingspan and his standing reach is ridiculous. This dude was born to throw it down.
Lillard from outside. It's good from long range. Lillard's got 5 minutes.
He's trying to get it going offensively, but right now just 1 of 4 to start.
Now here's Hield. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Looking at the Bucks, GA, they've made the playoffs every year since 2017.
And Kevin, as long as Giannis is at the helm, that streak should continue for a while. He's arguably the best player in the world. Guys want to play with this kid.
Catching up on the changes for Philadelphia. DeAnthony Melton comes in for Buddy Hield. And it's Kyle Lowry in for Maxey. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. Well, Clark, even with all their roster movement, all the player moves they've made, the 76ers have managed to have sustained success.
You know what, Kevin? I agree. Their roster has gone through a lot of changes recently with key players being moved, which makes it even harder to sustain success. But they've found a way to keep winning.
Here's Lowry, following the score by Damian Lillard. Bamba a screen on Lillard. 5 to shoot. Lowry finds Oubre. Here's Melton. Off target from the wing. Lillard outside. No good from 18. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Philadelphia ahead. They're up by 1. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the 76ers.
You know, right from the start, it seemed they got hot from three-point range, pulling apart the defense and racking up the points, too.
And one other thing they've done well today, guys, share the ball. I mean, set up teammates and just playing unselfishly.
The big men on the floor for him, Giannis and Portis. Patrick Beverly out there with Jackson, and it's Connaughton in at the three. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. Oubre against Giannis. Oubre, and the rejection by Antetokounmpo. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Oubre. And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
Green is checked in for Jackson. And Greg, when we get to the playoffs, how important are adjustments over the course of a series?
That's what it's all about. I mean, that chess match and the ability to find a plan B. And Kevin, over a 7-game series, you've got to be able to adjust and adapt.
Down it goes. Nice one there from Antetokounmpo.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
Harris misses. Milwaukee in the lead. Portis, the pass to Beverly, knocks it loose. Antetokounmpo with the ball. Over Harris. And that's good from Antetokounmpo on the assist by Portis. Giannis has got 4 this quarter. And so Lowry will bring it up for the 76ers. Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. Oubre finds Melton. The 76ers with another miss. Bucks leading by 3. Here's Giannis. Giannis with the muscle!
They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
Yeah, and that field goal percentage zooming upwards is now above 50%, which is pretty strong.
Lowry against Beverly. 6 to shoot. The 76ers again can't hit it. For Milwaukee, they've gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. As ever, Joel Embiid has the pressure on him to be the franchise player. He said it's not an easy job. If it was easy, everybody would do it. When you're actually the best offensive player and the best defensive player, you got to make plays. You can't be perfect. All I can do is try to do my best every game. Kevin?
Well said. His best DA is pretty great, isn't it? Thank you so much for the report. Here's Lowry. He picked up 15 points in their last win against Charlotte. Throws it up high, and the dunk by Bamba.
Boom! At over 7 feet tall with bounce, Bamba, a great option for the alley-oop.
Antetokounmpo with the ball. Bamba picks him up. Elbow shot. Antetokounmpo, no good. The 76ers trail by 5. Melton feeling it out a bit. Passes it to Bamba. Over Green. Outside for Lowry. Off target from outside.
Oh, man, you know he'd love to have that one over.
Good defense. Better shot from Antetokounmpo.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And the 76ers call time here. substitution here for Milwaukee. Lopez, he's checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Crowder comes in for Pat Connaughton. Malik Beasley, he's checked in for Green. And Damian Lillard subbed in for Patrick Beverley. And the 76ers will go for a different look here. All Reed's checked in for Mohamed Bamba. Batum comes in for Kelly Oubre. Buddy Hield, he's checked in for Milton. And Maxey subbed in for Kyle Lowry. The 76ers trail by 7. Pass to Reed. Lillard against Maxey. Batum with the 3. Here's Reed. It's tipped.
Using that 7'2" wingspan, very effective. Portis just obliterated that shot.
Shot by Crowder, no good. Philadelphia's got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4. And the dunk by Reed.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket, guys, still shaking.
Well, I tell you what, he loaded up as much power as he could behind that two-hander.
Beasley against Hield. Maxey in the corner. Off target from three-point range.
And, you know, even though that shot didn't go down, I like how they got him a wide-open look in space there.
The 76ers trail by 5. Outside, Batum. They kick out to Hield. From outside, off the mark.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Here's Lillard. That shot goes in. He now has 3 field goals and 6 misses today.
And there's an edge to Lillard's game. He's fearless, and you can see it when he's finishing in traffic.
And that one's good. Maxey.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
And here's Lillard. He brings it up for the Bucks. It's a 5-point game. Over Maxey. Lillard again missing. And here's Batum. In the corner, it's Hield. Sinks the triple. Hield's got 6.
What a gifted shooter. Hield is especially dangerous from the corner.
Giannis Antetokounmpo, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for Milwaukee. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much. Here with Nick Nurse. Coach, the efficiency wasn't there in the first half. What adjustments do you need to make?
I thought we got pretty good shots, you know, and if we're not going to score, it makes getting our defense set up difficult. So you got to keep shooting them. Hopefully we start making some of them.
Well, you can't score until you shoot, Coach. Thanks. Back to you.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.
Good to have you with us. With the season in its latter portion, let's look at the Eastern Conference playoff race. Not to steer us completely off topic, but just out of curiosity, either of you ever think about coaching in the league?
You know, I don't know if I'd be good at it because I get so invested in these games, man. I might lose my cool at a bad call and, like, just go crazy.
My answer is no.
You heard it here first. No Coach O'Neal in our future. Switching back to our game, how about Giannis? Just unreal so far.
Unreal discipline at the offensive end. He can quickly assess what the defense is trying to take away and then make a move to counter.
It's been a calculated effort, no doubt, and with great results, shooting over 60% in that first half. And that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter is about to begin, we go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You look at Antetokounmpo, and this game has been everywhere.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
You know what? I think he's doing exactly what he has to do. Using his body, shaking off contact, and then finishing at the rim.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Milwaukee in the lead. And on the floor for Nick Nurse as we get into the second half. They've got Batum. Tobias Harris is out there with Reed. Then there's Maxey. And it's Hield in at the two-guard spot.
Giannis has added the mid-range game to his arsenal, and he's very effective from there.
And when you talk about Giannis's defense, he really has some unique attributes.
Boy, does he ever, Greg. I mean, you think about his length, his athleticism, his agility. He's a guy who can defend the ball and the screener almost at the same time because of that great length. So offenses sometimes go away from him in the pick and roll, which allows them to kind of play free safety on that back line as a rim protector.
Here's Maxey. Another three for Philadelphia.
With the speed at which Maxey plays, that pull-up is almost impossible to deal with.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. For the Sixers, it's championship or bust. Joel Embiid said there's nothing to be happy about just getting to the conference finals or the finals. You got to win the whole thing. That's the goal. And every single day, it's just trying to find ways to make that happen. Back to you.
Yep, all or nothing. David, thank you. No one near Maxey as he lets it fly. And it's all evened up. Maxey's got 11 points.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
Here's Lillard. Count the basket and the foul. One is on Hield.
They are on fire right now. That's 4 straight makes.
For Milwaukee, they have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
And their success rate on the season, right around 77%.
And that's a little better than they did last year from the free throw line.
Damian Lillard. One shot. Over a minute and a half into the third quarter of action. Maxey looking it over. Reed a screen on Lillard. Hield against Beasley. Back to Maxey. 6 on the shot clock. And it's sent back by Lopez.
Great timing on Lopez's part there to swat down that attempt.
Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
And in a close game, blocks like that are so clutch, and that could be a real difference maker here tonight.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Bucks leading by 3. A crossover. And Lillard with the lay-in. Lillard's got 9 points now in just the second half.
Wow, 5 straight buckets coming out of half. They are rolling.
Maxey, no good. The Bucks have gotten every shot that dropped since halftime. They're 5 for 5 from the floor. Lopez kicks to Antetokounmpo over Reed. And Giannis with the basket on the assist by Lopez. Giannis has got the lead up to 7 now for Milwaukee. And it's Maxey with the ball for the Philadelphia 76ers. Reed a screen on Lillard. Maxey against Lillard. Outside, Maxey. And they get it. Rebound by Brook Lopez. The Bucks have gone a spotless 6 of 6 from the field since taking the court here in the second half. Antetokounmpo. And that's a foul called on Malik Beasley. That is his first foul of the game. Milwaukee making a switch here. Connaughton's checked in. Then for the 76ers, Kelly Oubre comes in for Hield, and Kyle Lowry subbed in for Maxey. The 76ers trail by 9. And And the 76ers call time here. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up. At the numbers for Brook Lopez. How's the last month of basketball been for him? Putting up about 10 points a night, almost 2.5 blocks, and 5 rebounds. The contributions he's been making on the floor have been a boon for this team. Great stretch of games for him.
Yeah, you know, they've given him more responsibility, and he's responded. And the way he's going, I think his role is only going to increase.
On defense, Milwaukee. Here's Oubre, and he uses the glass on the lane.
Crafty at cashing in from there. Oubre Jr. enjoys working on his interior game when given the opportunity.
Right side, Antetokounmpo. Here's the teardrop. Oubre pulls it in. The 76ers trail by 7. Batum for 3. Antetokounmpo grabs the miss. The Bucks have gotten nearly everything to drop this quarter. They're 7 of 8 from the floor since halftime. Here's Lillard, 8 for 15 with that made basket, but he's not satisfied yet.
Well, he's been a different player here in the second half, looking much more comfortable on the offensive end.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Oubre for 3. Giannis grabs the miss. Antetokounmpo's got 4 rebounds in this game. Connaughton kicks to Lopez. Wants to get it to Beasley, and does. Yep, it counts. And now an 11-point Milwaukee lead.
You know, a marksman like Beasley, not thrown by a little bump. He stays committed and gets his shot off.
Pass to Reed. Here's Harris. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo.
The reach, the athleticism, the timing, no surprise. Giannis swatted that one away.
The 76ers trail by 11. Right side Lowry. Now the pass to Harris. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. And it's 7 points for Tobias Harris. And it's the Bucks ball. They host the Clippers after this game. That'll be the latter half of this 2-game homestand. And the basket by Lillard.
And what a move to get into that shot. Lillard using that slick handle he has.
Harris against Antetokounmpo. Harris outside. Over Giannis. Harris missing again. And so it's Milwaukee holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. The big men on the floor for him, Giannis and Portis. Pat Connaughton is out there with Patrick Beverley. And it's Beauchamp in at the small forward. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. Now, here's Melton. A shot by Lowry. Wide open. A three-pointer is right on target. Lowry's got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for the 76ers.
You really have to appreciate and respect the spirit Giannis plays the game with. A beacon of energy and enthusiasm for his team. They all feed off of him with an attitude of joy and unselfishness.
2 shots.
Shooting 2.
The first free throw is good. Martin, he's checked in for Baisley. And both free throws good for Giannis. The 76ers trail by 10. Lowry deciding where to go with it here. The 76ers making a switch here. Baisley's checked in.
Coming out to the floor for the 76ers, number 25, Darius Baisley.
Outside Lowry. Bamba setting the pick for Lowry. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
Boy, they've been terrific from beyond here in the second.
Exactly what the doctor ordered. Those three-point bombs will erase the deficit quickly if they can keep it up.
Antetokounmpo can't get it to go.
You know, the fact is he's not a lock from there, but he was open enough to where he should have hit that shot.
Pass to Lowry. Bamba with it. Back to Lowry. Misses the 3. Bamba against Giannis. Antetokounmpo is a monster inside.
Giannis has tremendous physical attributes, but his confidence is something that separates him from most.
And the rejection by Giannis.
And you know what? He's just not on his game, no doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Bucks.
Great job by this team closing out, blocking a bunch of shots, and just a tremendous effort defensively.
You know, something else, guys? You know, they came out of that tunnel sprinting in a full stride sprint. That translated to the floor and lots of success in the fast break game.
Timeout called the 76ers. It's a completely new group here for Philadelphia. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, during that break, Coach Nick Nurse talked to his team. He was preaching the importance of effort, saying he wanted to see second and third efforts each possession. We need to be the more active team down the stretch. Guys?
Thank you, David. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. At the elbow, it's Hield. Here's Reed, and the dunk by Reed.
Hey, when you've got a laser like Hield that can score it, those assist opportunities just go way up.
Out of bounds, it'll be 76ers ball.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Here's Maxey. No good with the triple. Bucks leading by 9. Here's Lillard, and the layup falls. Lillard's got 15 points in just the second half. Philadelphia has gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Outside, Maxey. Crowder with the steal. Lillard attacking. Takes it off the glass. Lillard's got the lead up to 13 now for the Bucks.
Well, the ability to knife inside and convert, Lillard is fearless when it comes to attacking the basket.
Maxey passes to Reed. Rebounded by the Bucks. Lopez has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Antetokounmpo. Oh, big time move by Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And, you know, the lead just keeps growing. I mean, this game is not going to get out of their grip. They're going to keep pulling away.
Maxey kicks to Batum. Here's Reed. 11 feet out, and he hits it. Reed's got 4 points this quarter.
You know, Batum is not just a scorer. He's a really good all-around player. Very effective at finding the open man, too.
And so Lillard will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. Yes, that goes in. And the Bucks lead by 15.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Bucks.
I think the attitude was very impressive. Definitely a competitive game, and they fought through it each step of the way.
Absolutely. They put on a tremendous performance in terms of the effort and intensity. This was a well-deserved win.
And this will make it 41 victories for them on the year.
And once they polish off this win, they'll be one more victory away from sweeping the season series.
And this isn't one of those mini series either. I mean, this is a 4-gamer. As hard as it is to beat a team 3 times in a row, it's even harder to do it 4 straight.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Well, I love the force that he showed on defense, using all of his length to deny shots. He was their anchor tonight.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
Now here is Harris. Batum passes to Reed. To the paint, pocket 6. And then Hield with the dunk.
Explosive play by Hield, taking off and slamming that one down before the D could react.
Crowder kicks to Lillard. Over Maxey. And Damian Lillard with the bucket on the assist from Crowder. Lillard's got 32 points.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
And so it's the Bucks taking care of business in this one. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
And we've got David Aldridge standing by on our sideline with the player of the game. David, it's all yours.
Thanks very much, Giannis. The team picked it up in the second half. What changed out there?
We were playing actually really competitive. We were playing hard, but I think in the third quarter, when you start making shots, you can play harder defensively. And we were moving the ball really well. And we were just clicking as a team.
And you guys controlled the last stretch, man. Thanks. Congrats. Back to you guys.
David, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. As New Balance presents our player of the game, Giannis Antetokounmpo.